I told you earlier that when we get back, it's definitely going to be a Lagos party. It's always a party in the city of Lagos. Last Kitty, the city that never sleeps nor slumbers. My name still remains Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and it's still tea time on Plus TV Africa, where the magic lives, where we speak all the truth as it is, no cap, right? Now, our guest is in the building, and I'm going to read you through a little bit about him before we get to meet him officially. Adeniro Martins Adeyemi, widely known to everybody as Powpeezy, is a Nigerian hip-hop rapper, singer, songwriter. He came into the music scene with a critically acclaimed mixtape Lifestyle Music. Is regarded as one of the Nigerian rap music pioneers in the drill music scene. Now, I've heard a lot of... We'll get to that. Let me just finish it. Powpeezy has proven to be one of the most promising and talented artists around, such as being the blessings of his fresh, impeccable delivery of verses, the intensity of his lines that the streets have taken note. Powpeezy, no doubt, is one of the striking Nigerian artists cutting a name for himself within, outside, and beyond the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please meet my guest, Powpeezy. What's good, man? How you doing, man?
How about you?
We do where you leave us.
I come meet you now for you now.
Now, let's just get straight to it. Firstly, the first time I heard your sound, I've heard it for a while. Like, okay, yeah, nice sound. But the thing is, I couldn't put a face to it. I didn't know who the person was. So I was at an event recently, and you performed. I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's the person. Like, that's the guy. That's why I have to just go run and meet your team and your man be like, please, I beg, I need to have this guy on our show. Like, that's the person that's like, I thought it was Pals. Right. So how do you manage the fact that a lot of people, I'm sure I'm not the only person who feels that way, have not been able to identify the face with the sound yet?
Yeah, it comes like that, but like, I mean, with time now.
With massive joints like that.
No, not like, it's not like everybody don't know you get, but like when the music goes like farther than your face, let me just put it like that, you get. So it's just, but I mean, we're putting in work and the face should be more out there as much as the music is out there. So
I totally agree with it. So it's a question everybody asks all the time, like, but I'm going to ask this one because your name doesn't actually sound like anything that has to do with your real name. So most times people just take something from their original birth name and merge it together and become something. But Powpeezy, what's good? What's that?
Oh, so it's an elongated acronym. So like back in high school.
I'm going to listen to it.
My father.
I hope you guys are getting this. Let's go.
Okay.
So back in high school, I used to like write poems. Like, so I had a pen name. It was like POW. Like
POW.
An acronym, President of Words.
President of Words.
So like Peasy is just like, you know, Drake, Dreezy, Chris Brown, Breezy. So then like in high school, people are going like Powpeezy. I just decided to like merge it together and then.
Powpeezy.
I think we need a sound to that.
So that's official. Now we have that. Now coming into industry, like if you're gonna rate your years in industry so far, how many years would you give it officially, not unofficially? Officially, how many years so far?
Officially, that's kind of like tricky, yeah.
Like what?
That's tricky when you say officially, because man, it's been a while. But I can just tell you, like, first time I stepped in the studio was like 2010.
2010.
First, but it wasn't like really because man, school came after then. So
yeah,
like,
right.
Spent a couple years in uni, but then after uni, let's say like that's 5 years. After uni.
5 official years.
Yeah.
That's
like
huge.
were you able to gather all the heavyweights? I've gone through your portfolio of songs. I've stalked you online, checked some of your stuff. Like, this guy has had some. He's been able to work. Yes, I am. He's been able to work with some really heavyweights in the industry. Was that by merit or somebody knew somebody, or just like, or it was strictly business?
So it depends. Yeah, it's more of like, for example, like when I did you guys played. I had a song on my Lifestyle Music EP with Reminisce and Chinko.
Yeah.
Chinko and I, we like went to like the same uni, OAU, so we've like we knew each other from like year one. Like we used to like freestyle around school and all that. So it was just like that. Then I had him on the song, and then it was like, yo, let's put Reminisce on this. I'm like, I didn't have a like relationship with like Reminisce, but Chinko was like, oh, Makpe Baba. So like, just like, he sent the song to him, and then the next day, like, we got a verse, and I was like, whoa.
The next day?
Whoa. The next day, like, Reminisce comes. So it's very cool. And then for some, I've had like work with like different people. I've worked with Zlatan, and these are just people like we kind of like know each other from like, you know, this is Lagos, like being on the street and all. But like, for example, for Fouls, it was just because people keep saying like the song, the facility, people keep saying, is it fouls, is it fouls? So I think like someone on my team like had like a communication with someone on his team,
Understand.
and they're like, whoa, and then
I
I
just
just
linked up.
like saw fouls in my DM like, Alpha, you want to do
Honestly,
remix?
that's it.
Yo,
That's
he's a very chilled guy. He has no wala. Like even on the video shoot day, we were stressing him, but like Baba was just like,
And he was just delivering. Like, let's
yo,
do
it was
It's
it
the
was
art.
very humble. Like
So let me ask you.
Before you, don't vex, so drill music. That drill music. Please,
Okay.
I know a lot of genres and songs and music, but what's drill music?
so, yeah, that's another tricky question because when people ask me or tell me I do drill music, I tell them I do drill music sound or just say drill sound.
Okay.
You get because there's the culture and there's the music. Drill.
School us, sir.
Yeah, so drilling is it has to do with violence, like stabbings, robbings, fighting, like gang banging and all that. So it's just like those gang bangers, like the started the music. So it was first from like Chicago, them Chief Keef, and then the UK like caught on the vibe, and there's this particular type of like instrumental that goes with that. So a whole lot of people right now are not really doing drill music. There's some people doing drill music, but you don't hear me in my song telling you like I'm stabbing people. There are guys that talk about them stabbing people, but me, I talk more about like lifestyle and what's happening. So, but then it's just the drill sound. So it's cause it's just like there's a lot of stuff coming from like Fuji right now, but like looking at the real literary appreciation of like Fuji music is that the content might be different from what other people are doing, but like the sound is alike, so they just call it Fuji music.
All right, you can now ask your question.
So I think like you have this kind of fashion style, more of the street fashion styles in your videos. So what better that you just sit down or your stylist say, okay, this is what you have to wear? Because I know that most music people, artists, you have what you want to see in your music video. So is it that you just woke up to say, this is what I want for my music video, or this is my fashion style, or we still have more coming in?
So the thing is, when it comes to fashion, I'm kind of like I'm a fashion entrepreneur, yeah, and then I'm more particular about what I wear in my video. Like I want to look modern, I want to look like real life, I want to look like lifestyle. I don't want to be dressed like it's 90 something or 2001. I don't want to be dressed, sorry to say, Olte. I don't want no retro.
That's not you. That's
not me. So it's hip hop, normal streetwear. Sometimes just like normal streetwear brands are just coming up, and I don't really be doing too much like high-end fashion. It's just like once in a while. But then I'm in a song talking about like Burberry, Gucci.
I really want to talk about that Lagos party, right?
Yeah.
There's a song you did, Lagos party. What better that song? Because I'm in a Lagos party. Is it that you just woke up and
we're in Lagos,
you're just like, I'm in Lagos, I just want to drop it?
So I was just in the studio with my like producer, and then we were about to make music, and then it just came to my head. I'm like, oh, I'm in the Lagos party. Then it was just basically, if you like listen to the lyrics, it's just the old Lagos nightlife, the way it is. You get like verse 1, I was like, oh, 240 on Lekki Express, Demon time. So it's just Demon time is like anytime past like 10 p.m. Yeah,
Demon time.
Obviously, yeah, that's what they call Demon time.
Hours of the morning.
Yo, so obviously that's when people go out in Lagos, you know, like nightlife and everything. So it's just the capturing the old nightlife and what happens and the scene, the lifestyle scene and the nightlife scene also. So that's just it. And then people have to like party to hip hop, because nowadays you don't be going to like clubs in Niger, and not a lot of people are vibing to like hip hop songs in the club. But this is something you can vibe to in the club. You get
talking about hip hop. Do you strongly or no? That's wrong. Do you believe that hip hop is dead in Nigeria? Do you think so? Do you think that hip hop is dead? Let's just stick to our Afrobeat. Let's stick to our Konto. Let's stick to our drill. Do you think hip hop is dead in Nigeria?
Hey, I hope this topic doesn't put me in no trouble. But the thing is, yeah, I honestly not gonna come here because I'm a rapper and say like he's not dead. He's actually dead. But then the thing is, he's not the individual. It's not as if we don't have talented people. Do you get? But like the way some of these people are like putting the culture out there, they're making it look dead. Or should I say they're doing it dead? Sorry to say, because I mean, like, you can't want to do hip hop and in your music videos you dress like
Fuji artist.
Zinoliski or Fuji artist. You get what I'm saying? So you don't look hip hop. So when they say you're dead and boring, you're actually dead and boring, because why am I watching a hip hop video and then I don't
Yeah,
understand?
we're not
He said
I don't get it.
He said
get-
you're actually dead and bored, period.
You get, like, even if you're wearing agbada, if that's your identity, that Lagbaja came with his whole mask thing and all,
yeah.
but like there's a way you can just put it, and then
Spice it up.
you don't shoot a hip hop video like you're shooting a video for Wasiu, and you get what I'm saying, like, so
get you, though.
I think if people think it's dead and boring, those are the things that led to it. So well, everybody has their like opinion and all that, so
Okay, so the Nigerian music scene has moved tremendously. Now, you being a fashion entrepreneur, I'm sure you're a businessman. I'm sure you have one or two businesses going on the side too, and music. Now, are we seeing you merge just to take it to the next level, or are you just like, you know what, this music thing, I'm just going to do it for you guys, enjoy it for now. I'm going to go back to be my fashion mogul or my business mogul, or is it going to be a long haul for you?
Oh, we're taking music to the pinnacle, like to the apex, because music has always been the first thing. Like, that was before me ever like trying to do business. I think the first time I did business was like in uni. I was like actually selling like vintage shirts to like people, and then I used to like order stuff from like AliExpress. It used to be like a Pray for Paris design then, like, so that actually came because I wanted to fund my music then. Like, I wanted like, yeah, all these small, don't let me call them small blogs, but the blogs back then, like the websites, you have to like give them something to
put your stuff
upload
on.
and all that, and that was how it started. And then
So you actually funded all to the point where we are right now. It was just apart from God, like you funding it all the way. What about folks? Were your folks with this? Were they okay with this? Okay, after we sent this boy to school for 4 to 5 years, and he's out here now, and he put our certificates for one side, and this is what were they with you all along?
my mom actually paid for my first studio session.
Wow, that's
But like, not like she really, she was just like, okay, I think it was like my birthday time, and she was like, what do I want? I said, I want to record, like, get to a studio, and then, she gave me the money, so went and...
nice.
Hey, what about now? How's she seeing it now?
Oh, she's calm with it, like, she's calm. I mean,
They got no choice.
she's probably watching right now, yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
hi, Mama. Thank you.
very much.
So,
Wow.
I mean, she's calm, everybody knows.
Okay, so we're about to wrap up and let you go.
Drop the curtain.
I know, but on a low, Plus TV Africa, Tea Time, and your mom, you're gonna put their names into
And
a
a
freestyle
song.
real quick. You're gonna infuse it. Plus TV Africa, Tea Time,
And your
Momsy.
mom.
Let's go. That's where we're putting you on the spot.
Okay, so my mama put me on because I told her I wanted to spit a rhyme. Now I'm on Plus TV Africa, and it's tea time.
Okay, I saw that. Thank you so very much for being part of the
Thank
show.
you very
Hopefully,
much.
when we call you next time, you say that my guys are they come through. How can we reach you on all your socials so that we can?
Therefore, yeah, my social is at Powpeezy, POWPEEZY. So there's all my socials. There's Twitter, Instagram. I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah, obviously.
And next year we're looking forward to something massive next year.
Therefore, there's a lot coming. I have a project.
For 2023, and which of the artists do you see yourself working with?
I have a couple people like I've worked with already. Like, we haven't dropped. Like I said, I have a project that should be dropping like early, like within the first 4 or 5 months of like 2023. So.
Can
Yeah.
you tip us some of the artists? We don't mind.
No, I like to give you a surprise.
Anyways, we came, we saw, and we most
conquer.
definitely conquered. This is where we draw the curtain today. It's been a whole 9 years on Tea Time today. Thank you so very much to every person who's been part of the show. But thank you. You can always keep watching, and you can join the conversation on social media with the hashtag Tea Time. Remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. Just there's that bell, just a ping. Plus, you can also watch Tea Time on RTTV and in London on Ben Television and Star Times channel 308. A very big thank you to Tonya, a very big thank you to Tim, and most especially a very big thank you to Powpeezy for coming through.
Thanks more for having
I'm sure
me.
next time we see you now, you'll be married.
I'm already married to the game, so.
Well, you're married to the game, but then come off it.
I'm married to the game, so I'm married.
Okay.
All right, whatever it is you do, do not drink and drive. It's a holiday season. Please do not drink and drive. Put God first,
Stay
and the rest
safe,
is history. Drink a lot of water and mind your business. It helps you live longer. We out.
Period. Bye.